I'm so sick and fed up of men using the argument, it's not all men, it's not all men. So I'm going to draw this out for you. Okay, so at the bottom, we have the worst of the worst. We have rapists, pedophiles, murderers, you're in jail, you're a horrible person. We can all unanimously agree as a society, these are very, 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 very bad people. Okay, that's bottom of the bottom. And then we have a little scale. And then at the top here, we have men who speak up for women, men who advocate for women, men who protect women, and men who confront all of the other men. That's where you're missing me. I'm not saying it's a 50-50 scale of good and bad. I'm saying that this is a slow blended gradient between good and bad. And no matter where you fall on here, if you're not here, I don't like you. I don't like you. So no, when I say I don't like men, that's because the majority of men do not fall here. If you as a man get your shit together and get here, you have my love, you have my support. But you don't, because you don't care, because all of the men that fall here do not affect you. And we're gonna talk about this. So, like I said, bottom of the barrel, we have our bottom 10%, you're in jail, you're a bad person. We can all unanimously agree that you're bad people. There's so many different pinpoints of the type of men that could fall on the bad side, and then the men that fall into excusing it. Almost all men excuse other men because you're obsessed with male validation. So, we have murderers, rapists, and then we have woman beaters, wife beaters, we have Chris Brown, all the men that still have very successful careers, convicted, but excused because he's grown, he's found God, whatever. Cancel him out. And then we have, oh, well, she wasn't that drunk. I didn't know she was that drunk. And it's not that big of a deal. And, I didn't know. You cancel them out. How was he supposed to know? Oh, he didn't mean to assault her. Okay. And then we have a little grope on the subway. I'm going to touch your waist to get behind you at the club. I'm going to say, oh, you're ugly anyways. And I'm going to harass women. You excuse him. He probably has a mental disorder. Okay. He didn't know that you weren't into it. Okay. And then we have, what would even fall here? Cheaters, liars, manipulators, people who purposely harm women and then face no repercussions because they believe they're above women. Before you get mad, have none of your friends ever cheated on their girlfriends and you said nothing. You excuse them. And now we'll fall into here. You are a good guy. You treat your girlfriend great. You have female friendships. You have a good relationship with your mom, but you don't speak up because it doesn't concern you. I don't like you. And then we have, you don't really associate with those guys. You would cut your guy friends off, but you don't want to cause any drama. So you're going to continue being friends with men who maybe fall here or here, but not here. Because, you don't want to cause any drama. You don't like the conflict. I don't like you. And then we have here. You would remove yourself from the situation. You're not a huge fan of it. It's just, you see a bad guy, you cut them off. Your friend cheats on a woman, you cut them off. Your friend beats a woman, you cut them off. You're fine. You're safe. You're a bitch, but you're safe. And then we have the top maybe 0.3% of men who genuinely fucking care about women and would cut their friends off for doing something like that. They do hold their friends accountable. They do speak up for women and protect women. So when I say I hate all men, you're not giving me much room. You're not giving me any room. You guys want to fucking get yourself up here and care about women? Sure, you have my support. You have my vote. You are the problem. You cannot be mad at women for seeing shit like it is when you are the problem. Thank you.